How's it going, John? My name is Brandon, and I was told that you had concerns about your health. So, what brings you into my office today?
Well, recently I found out that I've got diabetes due to my lifestyle choices, unhealthy eating, just lack of physical activity in general. And at first I was okay with it. I tried to handle it as best I could, but it's just a lot more than I expected, and it's really got me feeling down, just everyday life, and I just don't know how to go on without outside help, and that's pretty much why I'm here.
Okay, well that's great. It's great that you came out and sought some help, and you know I'm happy to be there for you. So, are there any events that have happened in the recent past that have sparked this, or maybe made you more concerned about it?
Well, one of my biggest concerns is just seeing what my father went through. He also had diabetes due to, lack of physical activity and his diet. And the complications that came with it eventually caused him to pass away not too long ago. So, I just don't want to follow in his footsteps. I have three younger kids, and I don't want them growing up without a dad because, he ate unhealthy, got diabetes, and passed away
Yeah,
pretty early in life.
gotcha. Okay, so it seems definitely pretty important to you, and those are definitely some great facilitators. Worried about your kids and about yourself, and seeing somebody that one of your loved ones going through that as well. What do you think some barriers would be that keeping you from making these changes already?
Well, I know one barrier is obviously physical activity.
Okay.
But I was a college athlete, and truthfully, if I just made the time, I feel like I would love to get back into some sports. I love playing soccer. I love playing soccer with my kids if they wanted to. I enjoyed all kinds of sports, so I know that's a barrier, but I feel like I can go overcome that on my own. I feel like the biggest barrier is going to be my nutrition
Gotcha.
because I don't have a lot of free time. So I eat unhealthy. I go get fast food on my lunch break. I come home, don't really want to cook, so take the kids out to eat. Eat like late night snacks. It's going to add up. It already has, and it's going to add up even more. And I just don't want it to lead to further complications down the road.
Definitely. It can be very hard seeing someone you love going through that as well. So it makes you worried about yourself, and you've been very strong so far. So out of physical activity and nutrition, which one would you like to focus on more personally?
Definitely nutrition.
Okay.
I think physical activity is something I can handle.
Okay, cool. So on a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being the least ready and 10 being the most ready, how ready would you say that you are to make these changes?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably say a 6 because I am willing to make that change. I really just never ate healthy. I don't really know how to go about it.
Gotcha.
Like where to start, what's good to eat, like in the mornings, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, it's great that you're admitting this, and that's a step on its own. Is knowing that you don't know something. So that's great. Now, why would you say you're a 6 instead of maybe a 4 or 5?
I feel like someone that's a 4 or 5 isn't really willing to make that change. They're kind of like a stage of imbalance.
Mm-hmm.
But I do. Even before I came here, I realized I do want to make a change to my diet or something. So I feel like someone lower on the scale is kind of like more lenient towards staying on their diet and finding kind of shortcuts through it, to say, I guess. But I know it has to change. It's added up, and I want to continue adding up.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that you're definitely understand the concerns, you understand what needs to be done. So what can we do to make you go from a 6 to maybe a 7 or an 8?
I think the biggest thing to do is just to have the proper knowledge of what's healthy, what's gonna kind of interact with my diabetes more and make it worse for me, which foods are gonna make it easier on myself and my health, and just the knowledge in general. Even going out to eat, knowing what healthier options are available would definitely be a huge plus.
Awesome. Well, it seems like you're definitely already you're on the right track already. That's for sure. And what I'm hearing is that you've experienced some a loss in your life, and it's really made you spark this interest in caring about yourself as it concerns you and your family and the people around you, and that you already have some good ideas about how to go about it. So that's great. So if you would like, I have some informational pamphlets over here that I could give you, and so you can learn a little more about diet and nutrition in regards to diabetes.
Yeah, I love to look at it. It's gonna help.
Here you go.
Thank you.
And I would think that the next step would be for you to go over this a little bit, and maybe next time we can together explore some options. Maybe set some goals on how to further go about this, and go ahead and make some changes.
All right, John. So we know you want to focus on your nutrition, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, well, it seems like you're willing to make that change. I mean, so I think we should just take the steps further. So on this sheet of paper, I want you to write down one pro and one con of eating healthy.
Okay.
And just let me know when you're done.
Okay.
All right, and what is one pro of eating healthy?
I think it would be beneficial towards my diagnosis of diabetes, and probably be good for my health. Be a good change of pace for me since I haven't been eating that healthy usually, lately, and I've kind of slipped out of that habit. So that'll be the pro.
And for your con?
The con would be, it's hard. I'm not really knowledgeable on that, and I reviewed the pamphlet which you gave me, but it's inconvenient almost sometimes.
Okay, I mean, I definitely get where you're coming from. I mean, even people who eat healthy on a regular basis, they don't like eating healthy,
Yeah.
So it's definitely a hard change. I mean, fast foods, they taste a lot better. It's more convenient. So I definitely get it. It's going to be a hard change. So I'm proud of you that you're going to make that change, for your family. All right, on that same sheet of paper, can you write down one pro, one con of eating unhealthy?
Definitely. Okay.
All right. And what do you have for your pro?
My pro, I have it's convenient. I can just leave my desk at work, and I can go over to the McDonald's or the Burger King, and I can get a burger within 5 minutes and be back and already eaten. And it doesn't take any preparation or anything. It's just really easy to drive away, and it's cheap.
Yeah, get back on the clock, get back working again.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely get that. And for your con?
The con I have, obviously it's not healthy. It's greasy, and it's only going to further my diabetes and the negative effects from that. And I understand that. It's just sometimes it's hard to weigh it out in the moment and make that decision instead of making the impulsive one to just go out and buy a burger.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. We all impulse eat sometimes, and it's something hard to overcome.
Yeah,
a lot of people struggle with it. All right, well, now that we've discussed that, can you just write down one short-term goal, let's say in the next month, that you look to accomplish with your diet?
Okay.
Whether it be cut back on your unhealthy eating, maybe have meal preps, whatever you want to have.
Okay. Okay.
What would you say your short-term goal is for the next month?
I decided that my short-term goal was going to be, to learn to eat healthier and to become more knowledgeable on that, because I think once I learn, it'll be a less intimidating, and a lot less hard for me a lot easier for me to go about it and find reasons to not do it.
So basically, the next month, you kind of want to get the correct education you need for all your healthy eating habits, right?
Correct. That's very correct. Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, that's going to be in about a month's time. So let's think more long-term.
Okay.
Let's say in the next 6 to 8 months, what would you like to accomplish? You can just write on the paper for me real quick, just so we have a visualization of it.
Okay. I would say that my longer-term goal would be to lose at least 20 pounds, and to potentially just increase my health status in terms of eating, and become a regularly healthy eater, and cut fast food out of my life completely almost, because I don't think there's really any benefits of it besides the convenience. So if I was able to do that, then I think I'd start feeling a lot better, and get out of this mental depression and funk that I'm in altogether.
Yeah, I mean, I think those are two great goals, and they're manageable. You didn't choose things that are too overshot or too low. I mean, I think 20 pounds in 6 weeks with the correct diet, exercise, it's definitely manageable. So it seems that today we've discussed, a lot of things, but what I want you to take away from it is pretty much you want to focus on your diet. For short term, you're going to focus on getting all the knowledge you need, which is definitely going to help you long term as well, but having that knowledge is you can prep your meals, all that sort of thing, cut back on unhealthy foods in restaurants, and then in the next 6 to 8 months, you want to focus on weight loss, which is 20 pounds, correct?
Correct, yep.
All right, well, next session, we'll see how everything's going, and we'll track your progress, but it sounds like you're really on the right track.
All right, thank you very much.